Okay, so LG just dropped a 480Hz OLED, and as someone who plays comp games, I want to see what's to it. So in this video, it's not really much of a review of the monitor. It's an OLED monitor. They're all going to be great. In this one, we're just going to see, can you actually hit 480Hz? And if so, what kind of compromises you need to make in certain games to hit this? And once you actually hit 480Hz, can you actually see a difference past 240Hz? So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, we got it all set up. HDR is on. You can see 480Hz, peak brightness of 603. While this has a matte screen, I'm noticing it is not bad at all. It is very clear. Definitely an improvement. Let's get into some games though. So here we can see matte settings on Fortnite, and I'm only getting about 90 frames, but this screen is beautiful. And here, even with ray tracing off, the most we're getting is like 200, 220. This is how I would play the game. But now we're gonna put in performance mode and see if we can saturate this monitor. And this is that same spot in performance mode. Yuck. But as you can see, I frame capped it to 240. Gonna play for a little, then knock it up to 480, see if I see a difference. I just got a quick 2 kills, so we're gonna knock it to 480. Let it ride, see how good it does. So I've been playing, and the first thing I noticed, it is smoother. You can see the difference, but it's not like night and day. I think the real problem is these graphics are ass. But I think it was worth a shot. Yeah, so if we being honest, I'd rather play with matte graphics. This, yeah, the other version was super smooth, but it just looks so bad. So Fortnite's your game, I personally wouldn't buy this monitor. On to the next. All right, this is Call of Duty. Matte graphics, game looks beautiful. But you see I'm only getting like 200 frames. Oh, and this is with minimum settings. I'm still only at like 250. 250, I don't know why. It's not gonna go higher than that. This is with DLS performance and everything. Okay, game's starting to speed up. I'm getting in the 300s, 260-ish. But still not hitting 480. And once again, this is another game where I had to lower the graphics to the point where I didn't really care for them. Yeah, I don't think a 480Hz is worth it for this game. You're just not gonna hit it, man. So I've been playing for a little while, and at matte settings, sometimes you can hit the 480. You usually stay in like the 360 region. You could drop the graphics, but if you're like me, you're not gonna do that. So this does fly up to the 400s though. So I think this monitor would be really good for Siege, more for Siege than it was for Call of Duty, definitely. One thing I could definitely say is this screen is super clear. Like the whole matte versus gloss thing is overblown. This looks just as clear as all my glossy. Like I don't know if you can even call this matte. So I guess the best way I could explain this 480Hz thing is it's extremely smooth, but so is 240Hz. The difference here is like, let's say you turn the camera left and right, even at 240Hz, it was like a very split second where the screen had to like clear up. With this, is like soon as you turn, everything's clear. Like if you miss a shot, that's your fault. I'm not saying this to make you a better player. I'm just saying the quality of this is insane. And this screen, I don't know what LG did, but this is one of the clearest screens I've had, and I've had about 10 OLEDs. To me, this looks better than the QD OLEDs. That's the ones everyone always goes crazy for. All right, let's cut to the chase and get to a game this is really made for. Esports titles that are easy to run, and you don't even really need a 4090, like Valorant. This is the kind of game this monitor is made for. Everything is so smooth. In a game like this where you really gotta hit your shots, you really gotta peak, man, if you are into esports gaming, I 100% recommend this monitor. Everything is so smooth, so quick. Best of all, it's easy to run, so everyone can really benefit from this monitor. So for someone like me, this screen is perfect. Valorant is the main game I play. I'm always gonna get the full benefit of the frame rate, and everything just looks so smooth and so clear. And this story holds up for pretty much all comp games. CSGO, Valorant, Apex Legends. Games when you have to compete, this is who this monitor is for. You're gonna get a really smooth picture, extreme clarity, and a crazy response time. So based on that, who do I think should buy this monitor? Well, if you play Call of Duty, I wouldn't do it. There's no way to get up to 480Hz. And if you're okay with playing Fortnite at Nintendo 64 settings, yeah, okay, maybe you might like this monitor. But this is really for people who play Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, CSGO, Apex Legends. These kind of games, if you are into those games and those are the main games you play, I 100% believe this monitor is worth the money. Everyone else, I think you'll be fine with 240Hz OLED. Maybe even 360, but I don't think you really need to spend almost twice as much to get this frame rate. You're just not going to see the benefit of it. And although I said this won't be a monitor review, if I had to give a review, 10 out of 10. This is as close to perfection as you're going to get. So I'm definitely keeping it. With that being said, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you learned something. And yeah, maybe this might be in your setup someday.
Whooping ass. Out, dark magic! La Vishanti foresaw this.